Okay.
Only, Willem I is in no position to parley on an equal footing. Willem I can, at most, offer his unconditional surrender, because Willem I's losing this war.
Wow, she is digging him in the ground.
Yes, Mother, I am. And I see that by losing I've at last made you content.
It could be a piece of jewelry, is the hint. Yes, can be. Sure, could be. Either way. Wait. So what else did they tell us? Tell me. I need to know more. What else did they tell us about PlayStation 5? Was the only thing just some video game reveals? Like you and Coco said? Or was there a lot more information? Okay. I've been losing. Losing? At last it made you content. Okay. I'm not here to discuss us, but the war. Don't play the victim. She is. I feel like don't play the victim is an option that I want to select because she's just disgusted by his. He's just. Ugh. But we're not here to discuss this. We're here to discuss the war, and she wants to get over there.
Willem, we do not meet as mother and son. We meet only as leaders of two armies at war.
It was just some more in-game reveals and price. So, what was the price? What did they tell us? That's important information. Are there more than one PlayStation? Like they're gonna do more than one Xbox? Oh, actually, we already know that. Yeah. No, we do not meet as mother and son. We only meet as two armors.
Can you separate the two? Truly?
I must. If only not to lose my mind.
I see. Then let us parley.
What?
I'm losing, you say. And you're right. But I haven't lost yet. And have no intention to surrender. I am ready, however, to renounce my fealty to the Empire and pledge my forces to you. As long as you fulfill my conditions.
Let me hear them.
First, you will not rescind the reforms I've authorized already. Any of them.
What? What forms?
Second, you will guarantee both my safety and that of my advisors. Third, I shall remain your heir and next in line for the throne.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you guys talking about big nope and hard pass on the price of the PlayStation? Or or this, oh, I was gonna say the surrender. I know. Yeah, brat boy. I kinda want to say they're unacceptable. I know, but I also kind of want to just arrest him. I'm not going to accept his terms. I just no, just screw him. Little piece of crap. Like, how dare he come in here and try to flex on us like he's got any say? Like, no, if he wasn't her son, he'd already be dead. So we were already taking pity on him just by letting him live. Piece of crap. But that said, do we arrest him or just these terms unacceptable? We don't know what that means. So let's see if maybe she can twist these terms first. I really don't even want, like, I don't even want him. I'd rather him just be in jail and just deal with his ass later. I kind of want to just do that. Just, yeah, to arrest him after. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too, Cthulhu. Yeah, get another chance to arrest him after. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Another word hint. It is also the name of an old board game. Yes. We'll go with old board game.
Well, I had to try, Mother.
It's awesome. It could be jewelry. Could be jewelry.
Yet I can't deny your courage either.
Oh,
Come here.
don't get sappy.
Look me in the eye.
Don't get sappy.
This couldn't have been easy.
Oh, what are you doing, Meve? You've fallen
No.
apart. This last zone, she's falling
wasn't.
apart.
I trust when the time comes, you'll show the same nerve on the battlefield.
I shall seek out your banner. Let the gods then settle our dispute once and for all. Goodbye, Mother.
Oh, damn. We're just going to kill him.
Willem bowed, turned and walked away. Meve's anger burned still in her gut, beneath a heart now heavy with grief.
We should have arrested him.
Soon thereafter, Meve's army set out towards Rivia Castle. It would not be long now before the decisive battle.
Damn. Should have arrested him. If I ever play again, we're gonna go with the rest. We're never gonna forgive him. I could play this game 16 times and I would never accept his rules. His terms. Screw that little piece of crap. The first clue was that it was a piece of jewelry. The second, or could be a piece of jewelry. The second clue was that it's the name of an older board game. We knew this was going to be there. That was the other map that we found. Oh, card that could be used in Gwent. Blech. I just want to burn that card. Little turd, turn against your own mum. I mean, it was at her death, but the thing is that she banned. Not only did he banish his own mom and strip her of her throne, but he knew that we were sentenced to death. So now the sentence has fallen and be hunted unto him. Now he is sentenced to death. We shall kill him. How will we be talking? I think it was made in the 80s. I will go confirm. I won't let it come on camera. They won't. I believe it was the 80s. Oh, this is just a reprint. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's either 80s, late 90s. It's a good question because let's see. I'm gonna find now. I want to know. 80s? Wow. 80s. I almost gave the exact date. That would have been too easy. Then you could have Googled it. 80s. Checkers.
Your Grace,
Said Reynard, saluting and clicking his heels.
peasants from the Scala region have arrived at camp.
Oh, I don't regret
Supplicants
what happened
wishing
at all.
to deliver a plea to your person.
Meve sighed. Supplicants, trials, audiences. All aspects of queendom she did not miss.
Very well. Bring them here.
She replied.
And instruct them to be brief, with no digressions.
The band of
It's like
commoners
we're in
was
time
led
of
by
war,
a
I understand,
sturdy-built
but she's still gotta
beekeeper
deal with
dubbed
this.
Ethelred, son of Theobald. Finding himself in the Queen's presence, he fell to his knees
Yahtzee.
and waved his arms in his
Or
best
Yahtzee's
impression
jewelry.
of proper etiquette.
Oh, my lady, the Queen, your gracious mightiness. Take pity on us tillers and toilers. Wars all around, leaving us but scraps to live off and barely that, to be honest. So we beg you, don't do it. Don't raise the levies. We can't pay more than...
What?
Meve interrupted.
What the devils are you talking about?
Oh, this is the propaganda. I bet she's talking about all the propaganda.
What? Your decree. One they nailed to our notice board.
The peasant said,
They believe it.
sheepishly pulling out a parchment and pointing to the relevant paragraph with his rough finger.
We, Queen Meve, do hereby proclaim that if our throne
I like
we
that her
shall
finger's
recover
up.
the tallage, murage, and pavage we shall raise threefold. The expenses of this war for to compensate at the cost of the common folk.
I love this.
Meve and Reynard exchanged astonished glances.
So funny.
They had issued no such
I like
decree.
the font that they
The
use for like their
document bore
common
her
font.
signature and seal.
Perhaps it was Willem's doing.
Impossible.
Meve said firmly.
My son sank low, but not so low as to forge my name.
Then who fabricated this decree?
The Nilfgaardians.
The Queen replied without hesitation.
They have access to my seal, to my scribes. They wish to spread fear, uncertainty, and doubt, turn my folk against me. And they are liars without any honor.
Seriously.
The Queen tore the falsified document to
Well, she's
shreds,
also a little.
knowing this would solve nothing.
Yeah, she's.
She had to find the printers churning out these fakeries and end their run.
She's a little like pissed because the Nilfgaardians do a lot better than she ever did, and I think that gets under her. Well, maybe you got it wrong. So what else would you do with it if it wasn't jewelry? Ah! Got him. What is Strata? Now I want to know what game that is. Scouts! Find us some ooh! Look at all the treasure! Where the hell is this other friggin' frackin'? I want to know where the other treasure chest is, damn it. For any other reason, just to know. Nilfgaardian scum over there, you see him? Man, it is really wet. Look at this. There's just puddles all over these farms. Puzzle or fight? I say fight. This would be me's priority, so it is mine. Oh, there's some more treasure right here. Did I not see it? Oh, there it is. What? What is over there? What is this another of the same things? Oh, there's another one. All the propaganda. I, Queen Meve, hereby proclaim that whoever has aided the Nilfgaardian war effort shall face punishment of the highest severity. Whoever has bartered with, repaired equipment for, or eaten fare made by Nilfgaardian shall receive 30 lashes. Oh, thirsty. 30 lashes. Finally, whoever has taught them our language or served as guide shall be executed in the slowest possible manner. Just making her just a complete a-hole. Ooh, Oracle. I wonder what Strata is. Ooh, Taboo. Is Bangle a board game? Nilfgaardians too enjoy merrymaking. To dance, sing, and drink. The black lads who indulge these amusements on the roadside inn, the Foxtail. Oh, that's a clever. Had not expected. Other guests would then join them. Standard battle. Pretty, pretty princess. Yes. No, I think you guys are mistaken. Like, it could be jewelry, but the board game, it's not intended to say that the board game itself is jewelry. As much as I would like to have bling of the entire Hungry Hungry Hippo boards around my neck, that is not what I meant. I don't need this. Oh, this crap. Ugh. Am I gonna get rid of this? Ooh, there's that. I'm cool with this-ish. I don't really need this now, though. See what else pops up? We'll just keep it. I mean, we play our cards right. We can do what we usually do, and force them into passing in the first 3 rounds. Just with our abilities, and then guarantee that we have the fire in our cards. It's just it's honestly such a solid opener to put the fire down on both rows. It's just
Watch your heads!
crazy.
Cat!
Actually, technically I should have put them down the other row. Oh, we've got to remember to put Gascon back in. What are we doing? Oh my god, I put the fire both in the same row. Oh, why did I do that? I'm not paying attention. No!
Scrubbing duty again? Oh, God.
24 hours. We're gonna go pretty close to. If it wasn't for that damn movie night. I can't believe I put fire in the same row. Oh, what a fool. Now they're never gonna pass. I've ruined my own chances. I'm not gonna put another fire guy down. That was my mistake. We'll deal with it. Maybe they'll pass anyway. Oh, of course he's gonna put everything up there. I don't blame them. Alright, you know what? We'll forcefully throw everyone back there. Although I don't think that these guys, yeah, they don't have immunity. Just move him off. Whatever. It's still dealing a crap ton of damage to him. Right, now, pass. Okay. But by not putting him in 2 different rows, it basically forced them to play one more. Oh, I love Othello. Now you guys are just naming amazing old board games. Othello is probably the one that I have the most memories with. I just got rid of that crushing trap because that's trash. Someone remind me to actually like rearrange my deck after this. I'm not doing a good job there. I will throw fire down first row because
I smell a leak.
I might be able to kill him. There you go. It really was. As much as I wanted Rayla out, it was really our better option. Maybe I'll wait for Rayla. Maybe I'll do other things for a while.
You mad?
Like traps down, we'll move people in him. Although I do want more traps. We have one more turn anyway. We'll see what this does. Our old Barnabas friend.
I think you'll really like this
Give
one.
a unit 8 armor. Return an ally from the battlefield to your hand, or damage the highest unit on the battlefield by 15 and boost the lowest. We don't know who that's going to be. That could be a random. Might end up hurting one of our units. Although, he's got higher armor, so in theory, it should hit him. What? Such bullshit. That was bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. Put Barnabas back in. We will now play... we'll play 2 trap cards. Dog tag. Mancala? What is Mancala? I don't think I know that game. I'm actually surprised Squirrel hasn't gotten this yet. To be quite honest. I will play this card because this will wipe out the back row.
Looking to dance,
I'm still a little bitter about the fact that they made me kill my own card. At least I boosted another unit, but not worth it. Knickers is super tough though. As one powerful puppy. What is this? Boost self? Oh, who are you? Boost self by the number of units in opponent's hand after 3 turns and start. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Look at their shields. These are cool shields. Boost adjacent units by 2 after the unit has armor. Tiny little gremlin people. The board game with 2 rows of cups that you move marbles around. I don't think that I remember that. Back row. Getting more out of it. This is interesting because now we're giving them some chance to like grow. Okay, I wonder if I could move that. There it is. Oh! I'm happy I didn't play Rayla. I almost played Rayla. What a trap card. That's a really good trap card. Look at his armor.
Your humble servant.
See, like that's quote unquote studded leather armor that I can get behind because usually I'm not a huge fan of studded leather armor. I think it's a little cheesy, but like that looks cool. Who are you? Return on turn start. Move this unit 1 row towards the opponent. Uh-oh.
That bit the white of an eye from half a league away.
I wonder what that's gonna do to us. Perfection and Operation Corolla. That was a board game?
Wise choice.
Wait, what gremlin people? Willie?
Bigger they are,
Why? I'm good there. Oh, you know what? I should have played Black Rayla. Oh, crap. I just realized something. I kind of screwed myself a little bit.
I'll fight to my
I can
last
only
breath.
play Black Rayla now. Oh, I saved myself, I think, just now. I almost screwed myself. Because now, just because I can pull someone back, I'm gonna pull back this guy. Nah, I'll pull back him. Okay, so I will play reduce cooldown and then play a reduce the cooldown, but then this immediately plays. So I will reduce your cooldown and play another. God damn, I have no way to get. Oh, actually, if I end with this, we're good. So reduce cooldown, we'll pull someone else back. We'll play 2 other cards. Eventually, I'm gonna get it to him. Okay, so here we go. And reduce cooldown. And then him. Yeah, so basically at the end, what I'm going to do is put rendered back in my hand. Okay, so reducing the cooldown, playing him.
Thing about slings,
Okay, now
they hide well.
I'll put. I mean, there's really no reason to play this. I'm saving myself a turn by doing this. So now what I'll do is I'll play. I'll play Reynard first,
Her Majesty
giving
is
order abilities, and then I'm gonna put Reynard in my hand, and now I can end my turn, and I still have another round, which I'll make so I can play Rayla. Hooey! Ooh, Settlers of Catan was in the 80s? Yes. Yes, it's, named after what could be considered jewelry. Cufflinks. Is that a board game? The Cufflinks, the board game. From the 80s into 90s, they keep reprinting. They made a lot of expansions to the game. Why am I giving you free clues? Okay, so now I can pull all their stuff out. Now I can pull the blacksmith out. Which that, play the blacksmith.
Something from nothing. It's exactly
And
what
then I can
do.
play marching orders again. Ooh, I could play this. Had I played Reynard. Oh, there's a combo that could be fun. I forgot that this was a trinket. So technically I could play the blacksmith and then play the decoy and pull Reynard back if I ever wanted to. Interesting. But I could do the same thing with this anyway. Move these guys around. Move all that back. I'll move this guy forward now. This doesn't matter. Get over there. And doesn't even matter. I don't have Gascon, so this is not even really helping us. Now I will play this.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Now I'll do it. Put him back. Oh, wait, wow, you can really stall this now. So now I can play him and Barnabas. So now I play him and I pull back this and I pull Reynard back into my hand. Playing Barnabas.
See a local healer or white
Boost 2 allies, give him immune, heal, and strengthen my cards. Sure, I'll do that one. Wow, we just learned the cool little combo. And I can still pull another card out. And Ike would be an interesting choice, but we'll wait until our last turn. But I think that's it for us. I think this is really our last turn. Oh, pearls you use in a game called Abyss. That's a good guess. But that came out recently, that game Abyss. Oh no, look at you, you passed. All right, we'll just pass it. We'll let it happen. But just, we could have kept pushing if we wanted. We could have kept pushing, not just an insult to injury. I don't think there's like levels of victory at that point. Like once you win, you win. I don't think you can win even, I win even harder. I think that one game that we got like over 300 was just like, that felt pretty good. Like our points are getting ridiculous. You guys want another clue, perhaps? Clue for me, clue for you. All right, as long as we don't go to the point where we can't progress, I guess that's where it... It's weird that it doesn't even... Oh, oh wow, all the way over there? All right, so that treasure chest could be anywhere then. I feel like once we get to this point, this will be the area where it's like, if you go beyond this, you can't go any further. And this is a big zone. There's a lot to explore here. There's a lot of stuff that we're gonna have to deal with before now and before now and this. But this is the last fight. This is the main deal. I doubt this is the fight that we're gonna deal with Willem. Unless we deal with Willem here, and then deal with the Nilfgaardians over here. But I feel like that's all going to be one. You know, but wait. I said I wanted to remind myself to change my... Put Gascon back in. Command tent. Why is Gascon not in our deck? Go back in there. Gascon plus. Let's take out these freaking crushing traps already. Should we add anything? Didn't we say we wanted to add stuff to the deck? I want to add stuff that has deploy abilities. Order. Damage enemy and all enemies with the same power by 2. Deploy. Play a random ally from your graveyard. Ooh. Oh, that would be funny. Set up unit's power equal to the units on its left. These would be fun. Damage self by 2 and enemies by 3. We can like kill ourselves to get other stuff out. I was thinking about that for a while, like trying to death wish on ourselves. Make like a death wish deck. Oh, that's sick that you can use this. How awesome that card is. Play all Skellige units in your graveyard. So you can Death Wish and then bring them all back. Really cool cards. I kind of want a Wagenberg back in here. Because we usually have a lot of armor to mess around with. Damage all units on a row by this unit's armor amount. And then lose all armor. Gain 1 armor whenever a card appears on this row. We can add a Wagenberg. Being that we keep taking things in and out of the deck. And then we have that extra attack. I feel like at some point we usually have like a pretty full squad. Yeah, I think we're said we're gonna run it at 7. So anyone wants to get in there, definitely get in there. Don't forget, the giveaway is here. Yeah, about an hour. Yeah, exclamation point giveaway in chat. If anyone who might be new and hanging out, we are giving away this really dope mug made by Jossie D herself. For our 900 followers that we've somehow made it to. Thanks for the reminder, Importer. And then I would put so much coffee in that mug. And then I'll have some food too, which I'm excited about. I'm probably gonna, like, when I take that little bit of a break before Among Us, I'm probably just gonna eat some food. What you do at 1K, wouldn't you like to know? That is the question, isn't it? Oh, full dinner service for 12. It's just appear at your house. Boost the lowest ally by the power of your highest ally. These are all trinkets. Trinkets I can't really put in there. I would love to put other trap cards, but I just no other traps do anything for us. Set a unit's power equal to maximum shield breaker's power. I don't know. I could just leave it with no extra units and just get the things that I want. I don't need any more bombers. I don't need any more slingers. I can't build more of these guys. If I could build more Straves of Spala, perhaps I'd put those in there for the extra damage. To put units out to deal damage. Let's see what I can build. How do I even do that? I forget. Straves of Spala. Where are they? Recruit? Oh, I can. I could build more of these guys. I mean, your rows are usually on fire. I can just add some more of those guys into the deck, because I said I want someone with deploy abilities. Appear on the battlefield, loyal damage. On round 1, appear on a battlefield. Damage a random enemy by 2 every time I use my loyalty ability. The guys with footmen are not that good. Having more of those in the deck are not going to help us. Well, we actually can't have more than 5 cards. We don't need more bombers. Can I recruit another black? Do I want to recruit another blacksmith? I kind of actually like that idea. And I'm going to build some of these too. I don't want like too many cards in the deck, but those are both good cards to have. So we'll put blacksmith and a firebomber guy in there as well. Lyrian. As much as I want to put the Wagenberg, I mean, I love the friggin' Wagenberg. It really wouldn't be the worst. You want to do that? We'll put the Wagenbergs in first and see how they play before we throw anything else in. Do I have 2 of these? What? I don't have any Wagenbergs. Are they in the deck already? Did they lose them? We'll put 2 Wagenbergs. Maybe because they're a plus. What would have happened to my Wagenbergs? We'll put 2 of those in there. We'll see what happens with those cards. The 1 blacksmith should be fine. The Strays of Swallow will just leave where they are. I'm just building just to recruit stuff because I have all these funds. Hey, Aerith, what's going on? This blacksmith is really good. The black's thick. He is a thick blacksmith. Yes. Yes, we do, Wirt. Apparently, you need a full dinner server for 12 when you hit 1,000. That's what we're doing. It's official. Mark it in. Lock it in. Check your schedule. I don't know if I'll make it back in time. Oh no, dude, I'm not playing just 1 round. We'll be playing for a while, Importer. Thanks for still hanging out, Liquid. Yeah, things have been all right. Last week and stuff has been pretty good, Aerith. I hope you're doing all right yourself. Month in general. I mean, overall, all right. Just, you know, some wacky stuff has been happening, but we got our feet back on the ground again. Of course, we're not even going to be able to use our specific deck. Yeah, I did download the game, but I haven't played it yet. I got the free trial. Oh, well, you'll know if you win. You'll know if you win. Yeah, well, I can if you win it, I can access I can DM you or something. I'm not gonna, whoever wins. I'm not gonna, unless it's Chris. Chris is the only one we'll re-roll for. Which will be really funny if he ends up winning it. In one of the Rivia's many caverns dwells a blind troll known as locals as Sniff Sniff. He is often seen alongside roadsides where he greets weary travelers and warmly invites them to his cave for soup. On occasion, utterly drained from hunger, some actually accept to offer and follow the troll to his home. They soon realize, however, they will not enjoy a single slurp of his soup, but rather become the key ingredient to it. Play the ingredient card that matches the scent of each card. Sometimes throwing an ally into the fire is the best way out. Oh my god. Shortened battle, custom deck, special rules, puzzle. What are we up against here? Yeah, you take that. Yeah, that's a yes. I can confirm for you if you'd like. It is a yes. There's actually not that many people in there. which is interesting. Yeah, so how are you liking FF14? Because I do intend on playing it eventually. I would like to mess around with it. I actually I almost ended up playing it the other night. I forget what the hell we ended up playing. Oh, we ended up watching Freakazoid instead. Every turn on turn start, consume the leftmost card on a melee row. If it was an ingredient, remove 1 power from the troll soup. If it was a unit, Meve loses the battle. Well, that not lied. Consume the leftmost card on the melee row. If it was an ingredient, remove 1 power from the troll soup. Okay, so prized by all trolls for the tender flesh steamed in roots and herbs over many years. Carries a stench of cheap booze and garlic stewed in the gut. Day and night, on their elbows and corpses, can't mistake the smell for anything else, the forager. And during the war's quieter moments, he picks mushrooms and saves slippery jacks, the pickle jar, the leftmost. Mushrooms, foul ale, skulls, mandrake, and wolfsbane. Got your meal but no fire to cook it? This will do the trick. There's rich aroma from every sloppily prepared meal. Not a proper meal without a carcass left behind. Might cloud a man's senses but make a troll's appetite more accurate. And this is what every soup needs for extra depth and character. Okay. So we're gonna assume that this one steamed in roots and herbs over many years. We're gonna assume we're gonna play the herbs. Leftmost card on the melee row. If it was an ingredient, remove 1 power from the troll soup. If it was a unit, Meve loses the battle. I don't really know how this works, so I'm gonna assume. Let's see what happens. Oh! Okay. So I guess we have to match. Carries the stench of cheap booze and garlic stewed in the gut. We're gonna go with foul ale on this one. I didn't hear the same kind of noise. And then this is a skull. Day and night, up on their elbows and corpses. Can't mistake the smell for anything else. Not a proper meal without a carcass left behind. We're gonna go with this. Come on. I don't know what happens when you play the wrong one. All right, so you guys want to... I think that we know how to win this. So do you guys want to see what happens when we play the wrong one? I'm just curious, because this is mushrooms and saves slippery jacks for the pickle jar. Just win it. Just like curious, does he eat that instead? It's a replay for me, but I still love it. Why would you replay a Final Fantasy 14? It came in with 5 other people. Oh, unless you did it on a different server or something. A data cluster. Okay, so you would not make another character from scratch for someone other than a data cluster. Yeah, why did you make a character to begin with anyway? Right, I'm kind of with you, Gumper. Let's just win this. That was an easier puzzle. That was probably the easiest. I probably would say maybe the easiest. All you have to do is read it. Reading comprehension puzzle. It's funny that the puzzles in the last zone are so far the easiest. Maybe I'm shooting myself in the foot and I'll get into some really hard puzzles, but like the very first puzzles of the game were really intense and very hard. Maybe at this point they're just like giving it to us because It's like we've been through hell already. Now we're just getting like the silly fun ones. But the beginning of the game, the puzzle were pretty difficult. Unless they were only difficult because we didn't know the mechanics of the game. I'd be curious what it would be like to go back, but at this point we already know the win conditions of a lot of those puzzles, so. The troll with the lightning rod was still like the most difficult. But I think that, from what I remember, was just counting cards and numbers. So a cluster, I assume, oh, for another, okay, for someone on another data cluster. Got it. So a data cluster, I assume, is a grouping of realms, right? So you make a character on, let's just say, I don't know, the realm Black Mage. And someone else makes a character on a realm that is White Mage. Those happen to be in the same data cluster, but if someone, say, made a character on a server that was like Dragoon, that was in a different cluster, you wouldn't be able to play together? Is that what that is? Like a meta server, okay. Yeah, here's a puzzle. Thank you, Border. So Bob drops a green hat on a school bus going X miles per hour, stopping every 13 sucks. What is the chance for the alphabet? Hey. I thought it was a legitimate puzzle. Oh. You got me. Is that a center, not that a cluster? So are you guys, Lily and Aerith, are you guys in the same cluster? So there's a few of us now who play, or who have it. Today I decided to put my coffee in a thermos. What a difference. It's actually still warm. Usually it's cold in like the first hour. Wasn't that your first guest too, Gale? Hey?
Meve! Cried Gascon, as usual paying no heed to courtly etiquette.
Come here a minute.
Well, it hurts so terribly to occasionally address me by Your Grace or Your Majesty.
Didn't want to be petty, but since you bring it up, you've never once addressed me as the Duke of Dogs.
Meve sighed, rolling her eyes.
Get on with it.
I love that response that he just had to her. So, gone for your other guests, aside from Dick Skittles, would have been Talisman. I see how close they were. I know, I could see where your head was at. Gale comes in here, first guess. Man, what did you remember, Gale? The game? Have you ever played it? Also in Final Fantasy, classes are often are pretty transient. Yeah, so whatever class you equip is a weapon of. So you don't like the archer, you could switch between gladiator without losing any time or looking it up. Yeah, I know I'm probably gonna make the little person. I don't remember what the race is called, but I want to make one of those. I'll probably start with like a mage-ish style thing, staff, maybe a healer. So who knows, something like that.
My lads jumped one of the Blackclad's transports. Guess what they were hauling?
Gascon handed
really?
Meve
It's
a pot filled to the brim with
I can get into that, Gale.
dark fluid.
I can get into that.
Paint?
Close. Printer's ink. Same tone used in those phony decrees.
Meve spun on her heel, put a hand to
what?
her mouth, and yelled,
Reynard! Send scouts to comb the area!
Okay.
Her soldiers returned a few hours later with good news. They were able to find a Nilfgaardian printer's workshop hidden in an abandoned barn.
No shit.
It was guarded by a division of elite infantry.
Right. So,
Gascon thumbed the edge of his blade.
shall we stop the presses?
Yeah, let's do it. Why else are we here? Attack this friggin'
Time
print
for the
shop.
Nilfgaardians to publish a retraction.
Spoke the queen as she
So
drew
do
her
or
sword.
don't? I don't
Signed
care
with their
what
own
kind of rush
blood.
we're in.
Follow me!
The Lyrians did not need to be told twice. Their queen's honor, her good name, that was a cause well worth fighting for.
Final Fantasy 14 is the Final Fantasy themed MMO. Oh, I thought you said what? I'm sorry. Yes. Oh, that's awesome. There's so many of us. Oh, 50? I haven't picked out a main class yet. That's so cool. All right, I really got to get into it. So Talisman is a really fun board game. However, You have to. It's one of those games that you have to have the right balance of players, and some of the classes are wildly under level or underpowered, and some of them are wildly overpowered. You kind of just have to have the right balance. You have to really get to know the game. Also, I tend to find, and now granted, my opinion could be a little skewed because I've only ever really played 3 and 4 players. But once someone is making the beeline for the center of the board to get the win, it seems to be like almost impossible to catch them. So, I don't know, but it really is fun. I really like the game, and I think that maybe I just need to play with more people, or I think you have to, if you play the game, Gale, I suggest being a little bit more aggressive towards your other players earlier on. Don't let someone run away with the victory, because it can happen quick, and when it happens, goddamn, is it hard to catch. And then like, that's really what happens, is once the end phase starts coming into play, you're sitting around a table all playing a game for a half hour to an hour, could even be more, of just stalling the inevitable. And then it's like you already know, everybody already knows what the outcome is going to be. You're just on the journey to get there, and it's just like, well, why don't we just wrap this up now? Because we know what's gonna happen. Well, I don't know. That's my take on the old Talisman. But it's really, I've had fun playing it. It really is fun. And I would like to play with people who would like RP it a little bit too, which I think that would be really fun. So, shortened battle. Yes, our favorite kind. One Nilfgaardian propaganda pamphlet reads as follows. Meve, a feint of a timid woman, has not the courage nor strength to defend the country in times of war. But they soon see, however, that this claim was on very account false. Nice. I got burned out for Final Fantasy 12 due to the toxicity. Toxicity in the community, I assume? And is that for toxicity for like end game content where like you don't have the right build, get the fuck out kind of situations? Uh-oh. You know, it doesn't even really matter. Like anything in our opening hand is fine. Let's just, I guess, roll with it as long as we have an opener. Whatever. It doesn't even matter.
It's her! Yes, you fool her! Sound the alarm! Alarm!
Damage?
Wise choice.
Ooh! Wow, they're really powerful. Oh yeah, hold up. Get out of here. Shoot. Damage an enemy by the number of your allied units. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Whenever an ally is destroyed, this unit uses 25% of its current power. And for every 2 units destroyed, boost self by 6, damage all enemy units by 2. Ooh! I don't like any of this. Okay, well, Rayla's coming out. For sure.
Ah!
Rayla. Oh, who else is coming out into the battlefield with us? Firebomber? Yeah, Firebomber. Because we have a Firebomber in hand. Get her out. Get him out. Throw this back there. And I guess we'll just throw the other Firebomber up on the front. Might as well. I would have probably put up the MacLeod, which I'll do the next turn. 4 different class. What? Oh, so and by 4 different classes, you mean 4 different characters, or 4 different classes that you've mastered on one character? When it comes to some really nasty people that just made it unfun for you. Oh, by the way, Final Fantasy 16 on PS5 is official. Say what? I'm looking this up right now. Which one was 16 a new one? It's a new game. This is a new Final Fantasy 16 is a new game. Is it a PlayStation exclusive? That's pretty hype, isn't it? What did I just put out? Another, okay. Whenever an enemy appears in the range row, strengthen self by 3, and whenever an enemy appears on a melee row, boosts all units in hand by 2. You know what I should probably do is pull out a Wagenberg soon. I would be limiting its power by putting it in the back row. I can move stuff around. Damage all units on a row by the unit's armor, and then lose all armor. Oh wow, gain 1 armor. Yeah, we can really mess things up. So I should have technically put it on the front row, I guess, because I'm limiting his power back here. But then again, I can keep moving stuff back and forth, and I will eventually, I hope, to put a Wagenberg on the front. Reynard's going to be really nice to stack with Wagenberg, by the way. That's all I can really do on this turn. But it is it's a brand new. It is a brand new game, hey? Oh, they're going after him now. We have ourselves a tank here. Is that, what was the one that just came out? Was that 15? Final Fantasy 13 had like a bunch of them, right? There was like a bunch of Final Fantasy 13s. Final Fantasy 12 was the one that took place in the same world as Final Fantasy Tactics. Final Fantasy 11 eludes me. I don't remember what that world was. All the ones before it I'm very familiar with. So 15 must have been the one that just came out. Yeah. Okay, cool. 11 was, that's the one that I played then. So I never played Final Fantasy 14. I played Final Fantasy 11. Did they rename it 14 when they remastered it? Oh man, now I'm starting to wonder. Yeah, it must have been Final Fantasy 11. That was the one when you died, you lost experience points, right? That was like a nightmare. Yeah, then that was the game that I played. So I'm sorry that I maybe have said something wrong in the past. There's my biggest lie I ever got away with in Porter. I think I told people I played Final Fantasy 14, but I never have. I played Final Fantasy 11. I did not know that. That's kind of cool. Let's play some Final Fantasy 11. What are we doing? Why are we not playing that? What's wrong with us? All right, let's start getting out some traps, hey? We gotta start killing these people. Or we could start bringing things back in, perhaps? Using this stuff. We have 4 turns. We can get, let's just get some traps down for a little while. We'll lock these down. We'll get some traps down. Start chipping away at them. And then we'll start moving our guys around. I'm actually going to put the other trap on the back. Or will I? Ooh! Oh no, they killed my Wagenberg! These guys suck. I gotta kill them. My poor Wagenberg. I should have just used it, I guess. They're really tanky.
Off to the front yet again.
At least they're putting up a fight, right? What? Technically can move the trap to the back row again if I wanted to. And then worry about putting them up in the front. or kill that thing in the back. Oh, that's the question. I have 2 more traps in my hand. I'll put it in the back. I don't think that was my best play, but killing that is pretty important. Oh, good, it healed him. It's almost dead. He needs another charge anyway. So close to death. There it is. Oh no. Now this is gonna attack us. Oh god, that hurt. At least they're putting up a fight, hey? Maybe I should have played the other card earlier. So now we're in a pickle. See what happens when we just pull something out. But that's not really gonna help us. I mean, I guess I could just literally pull anything out of here and it'll be better than what I have. But those deploy abilities are gonna suck if I don't pull the right thing. Because the deploy ability doesn't go out. I actually am gonna, unfortunately, have to play this. I'd much rather waste that than waste one of these marching orders. And this is gonna go off next turn anyway. So it would be a shame. Because if I played marching orders, I would waste a lot of potential. They're putting a hurt on us, but we're catching up. Okay, so now we're gonna put him away. And we are going to take out possibly a Wagenberg. I'm gonna say a Wagenberg and a trap. Yeah. Oh, wait. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it again. So we need a card to put back in. So we're actually gonna do trap and slinger, and I'll put the trap down first and then use the slinger. Technically, we should have actually Wagenberg and something else in reality, but it's a whole other thing.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your
Okay, so we can move some stuff around. Who's moving? Who's moving? You're moving. Actually, you know what? I won't. I will move you, you. Actually, it's the only thing I can move. So now it's game. We won. There's no coming back from that onslaught. So now we're gonna do this again. We're gonna put him back this time. These abilities will go off. Yeah, if we would have done the Wagenberg, that would have made more sense. Well, Spala?
Looking to dance, mate?
Pyro. Man, where is it? This thing just keeps getting really powerful. But technically, if I wanted to blacksmith, I could do that. Wow. We caught up real quick. I want to see what this Wagenberg is made of. I know, you imposter. I did like Final Fantasy XI. Like I said, I think that my problem with the game ended up coming into the loss of the loss of experience. But I didn't play it too much. My friend Sean had like a horror story. Some of you guys may have seen him in chat. He's played some board games with us. It's variable. But I remember his horror story with Final Fantasy XI was that he spent all of his money and all of his time, and he was grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding to get experience and gold and all the necessary equipment he needed to like advance his armor. And see, this is why I want the other blacksmith. So then he finally did it, right? So he advances his armor to a point where he equips it, but he had to sell his old armor in order to wear his new armor. And then he was out in the world and he was adventuring with Ultima, who sometimes is in chat. And they were out adventuring, doing some stuff. and a random monster appeared. I forget what it was. I think it was a plant-based monster. From what my memory serves, it was a very nostalgic Final Fantasy monster. I don't really remember exactly what it was, but the point is that it ended up TPKing the entire group of them. And he lost experience, but he just gained a level to put on this armor. So he lost experience enough to de-level him. So, hey, Massimo, what's going on? So after he de-leveled, he couldn't then wear the armor that he had equipped. But he had already sold all of his gear and all of his stuff that he had previously equipped. So basically, he was just completely screwed. He didn't have anything he could put on. He had no gold. He would have just had to, like, grind everything with no equipment from, like, the beginning of the game. No, it didn't eat the armor, but it de-leveled him. So the armor that he had on, he could no longer wear because it was for a specific level that he just got. So I don't mind losing experience, but like when you actually get de-leveled, that's pretty bad. Miss Simo, how was your day? How's it going? How was Simo's stream? I know Simo had streamed today. Curious am I. So what I can do with this is I can pull him back, perhaps. Who would I pull back? I could pull back him. I could pull back him, the blacksmith now. I can play the blacksmith again. Or I could put somebody out first. Our best guess is to put... Oh no, I can't put someone out. You know what we'll do? Is we'll play Reynard. We'll play Reynard and we'll pull Reynard back. Although they don't really have that many order abilities. Yeah. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to put the blacksmith back, but I'm not gonna pull the blacksmith out. I'm gonna pull out 2 slingers. I'm gonna put 2 slingers on the row. So yeah, I'm just stacking that armor up. And I'm gonna... Oh, I can't move them? You bastard. Ruined my plan. I'll move that out of the way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this up for the other trinket. Ooh! Well, yeah, we'll move you down with all of these. Just get annihilated. And then the following turn, I can put that out. I can use him now, because the following turn, I'm gonna put Reynard out. So I might as well do it. Oh, I guess I could have let them play something. Simo had a good stream. What did he play?
Off to the front.
I am good. If it's not too late, Simo, we're doing a giveaway if you'd like. If you have any interest in a really awesome mug made by one of our community members, Jassy D, we're giving away this sweet mug. I think that you've been around enough to be able to enter the giveaway, exclamation point giveaway in chat. We've been playing some Thronebreaker. We're probably going to wrap this up after this fight, and then I'm going to take a quick break, throw up the giveaway, post what movie we're watching tonight, and have some food, and then we're gonna come back and play Among Us. Falcon, also, hello. I'm sorry, your color is so close to Liquid Fog that I didn't realize. Yeah. But hello, Falcon, how are you doing today? Didn't orc enough time and just munched your stuff. He's just trying to hide. He just swooped in. So you still can't wait for the Final Fantasy second release? Yeah, you feel dissatisfied having not finished it. How many releases are they gonna have for Final Fantasy VII? Liquid Fox, and what did you think of it? Hey, what's going on? Lavelian, how are you? Okay, so now I wanted to play our friend Reynard.
Discipline shall bring us victory.
Look, this gives all of this fun stuff back to us. I guess I should have played Wagenberg on that row. I don't know. I've said that before, hey. And then with her, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the blacksmith and then boost the row. Watch. Watch. Play the blacksmith here.
Something
Pull
from
this.
nothing.
Play this on this
Exactly
row.
what I do.
And then I moved everything up. Look at that stack. Stacks on stacks on stacks. Can I move them? Oh, I can move them both. This is exciting. Wagenberg, we'll let that build. I don't know how I'm gonna move these guys out. I guess I can just move them out. Or move Wagenberg up. I can't move anything down to... I could pull Reynard back, actually. Put Reynard in the back row. Well, it doesn't matter where I put him. But that's the following turn. I'm gonna end my round here. Deep Rock Galactic. I'm super happy that you were well today. Thank you. I'm happy that you guys are well. What is Deep Rock? What is Deep Rock Galactic? What is that even? The sleep schedule is gone. I know that feeling. You got that mobile delay. Oh, also something else I want to talk about, guys. While it's a few of us here. I don't know if everyone saw the @everyone in the Discord, but I made a little post in the soapbox today. What we did is we added a role called the Stream Alert Buddies, or Twitch Stream Alert Buddies. That every time we go live now, instead of @everyone, which we never really did anyway, or adding here, which we never really did anyway, because we didn't want to like clusterfuck you guys with a bunch of alerts. If you want to opt in to get like notifications when we go live via Discord, you can just ask one of us and we'll add that role to you. Just so you all know. I have stream muted for a bit while I clean up the dishes. Nice. Thank you, Wirt. Appreciate you. I'll say this to you, so you could probably type. Thank you. Wormus. We are gonna look into that. We know that there's a way. Importer did that for us for the movie night thing. I was gonna talk to Importer to see if we could switch that around, eliminating that for the movie night and then adding it to this role, because I think it's a little bit more important. The movie night, at this point, anyone who wants it is probably gonna grab it while they come to the movie night. But yes, that is a really good point, because I want you guys to be able to opt in and opt out as you see fit. Because like, say for instance, you want to get used to our streaming schedule, you don't know when we really go live, so that you start getting used to when we go live, then at that point you don't really need the notifications anymore, so you don't want the red bubbles, so then you could just take it off as you feel necessary. Same thing. There is... the problem is that the one bot that we have now can't enable you to be able to do it with more than one. So we have to figure out a way to be able to have multiple buttons for multiple roles, and I haven't figured that out yet. Yes, cool. Oh, yes, please. We'll talk about that then, Liquid. I appreciate you coming in for that. I know that Porter knows a little bit about this too. We've been trying to figure this out, so... more help the merrier, that's for sure. What do I want to move up? Well, we'll do this. We'll put him back in our hand, either way. I guess I'll wait and let them play one more card. Oh, I can move this down. How convenient. There's a stack. Oh, there we go. Perfect. That actually worked out really well for us. So we move them around, kill them, and then I have room for putting Rainier down. And then I'll get another piece of armor on the Wagenberg to boost him up a little bit. Or we can just let them No! No. We're gonna make you suffer. This is what you get. This is what you get.
Company! Forward march!
We have to pass anyway. Do I want to bring anything else out? An Ike just for the fun of it? Actually, we'll put out a Gascon just for the fun of it, just to see where he's at now. What can we move? We can't move anybody up without endangering them. We'll put out a Gascon. See where he's... 44!
Nothing personal, I assure you.
It isn't personal. Let's see what this is like now. Uh-huh. I'm just gonna move them. Stack points on because look at this. Oh, it's beautiful. All right. Sorry, I just wanted to add insult to injury.
They weren't expecting us. Seems they believe their own
I wanted to
plan.
bring Gascon out specifically because I knew that he was gonna have that little phrase at the end there. So what is what is DRG? It's a first-person thingy. You're a dwarf and you mine for things while avoiding getting eaten by things. Wait. What is the name of the game? Maybe it's the one that Chris talks about all the time. Deep Rock Galactic. No, I've never heard of it, Simo. Has anyone else heard of Deep Rock Galactic? I've definitely never heard of that. That sounds fun. It's a first person.
The Nilfgaardians fought fiercely, led
Noob,
by
what's
a
up, dude?
seasoned covert agent. Seeing he would soon fall into enemy hands, he put a knife to his throat and, in a quick slash, sent blood pouring over paper and still wet ink. Reynard leapt towards him, trying to stanch the red tide. But it was too late, and the spy's secrets perished with his last gargled breath.
Oh, I thought it was raining. Is it in game? It's in game. Man, this game's audio has caught me like 4 times today.
Meve picked up a freshly printed pamphlet.
Fucking game.
The document listed her many crimes and misdeeds, the true and the
They did a good job with the
manufactured.
audio, obviously. It's
About
literally
the main
tricked me
body
like
of the
5 times.
text, an etching depicted her, well, in a very unflattering manner.
Ooh.
How about a taste of their own medicine?
Asked Gascon, piecing blocks of type into a scathingly foul phrase.
Me and the lads will scratch out a couplet about Epdahi, spread it around the countryside, give the folk a hearty laugh at those tossers' expense.
I love Gascon. Being producing your own propaganda, destroy the Nilfgaardian printer's workshop. I'll begin. Part of me wants to do this so that can never happen again. However, this is too much fun to me. I know the Nilfgaardian gets plowed by Redhead. It's limited to 1 reaction roll message. Yes, correct. With the Me 6, that's exactly what I was thinking. But I think there's just other ways to do it. It's a reaction rolls bot. Thank you. Yes. Liquid, can you send me the information on that? Would you mind? Also, do you stream, Liquid? Or what are you doing with your Discord, if you don't mind me asking? You big bully. It's cyberbullying. Oh, should we not? Oh, the game is too expensive? The DRG? Is it a full price game? Oh yeah, do your thing, Simo. Thanks for coming by. Say hello to Simo for us. Yeah, please. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, you can find me this way. I should have mentioned this, Liquid. I talk in Discord as this. That's me at Astra224 in Discord. So if anyone who might be new here, Chris and I both stream on Shake the Box. Chris is Spleen Machine, and I am at Astra. Thank you, Falcon. I'm a cheapskate. So says the person with every game and 2 copies of them. All right, let's do it. I'll fight fire with fire, but Meve has been a little petty. Let's do it.
Yes, these presses should be put to good use.
The Queen said.
But printing lewd jests is not it. We must spread facts. Tell what the Nilfgaardians did in Aldersburg.
Carrie got back to you, right, Falcon?
Murder me in Mahakam and Angren. What fate lies in
I think she's going to give it to Jossie D.
Gascon
Which I'm
grew
happy of all people.
serious and set
I'm sorry I'm
the
talking over the story,
ink-stained
guys.
Type back down.
Get to work. Before the sun sets, I wish to hold the first document in my hands.
Oh. Oh, she took it to a far serious.
Soon, in every town, village, and tavern, there hung a notice detailing Nilfgaard's crimes. The outraged Rivians did what they could to strengthen the Queen's army.
Look at her
Some
scar.
by
It's so
offering
gnarly. I
coin,
love it.
Others by joining her ranks.
She's beautiful. I love her beautiful scar. want to replace the current message with a new one, at least for now. Yes, sure. Are you referring to the one that has to do with the movie night?
Nilfgaard left none alive in Rosberg.
If that's the case, then yeah, sure. I think that's a good choice. Yeah. At this point, yeah.
Peasants from Edirne have been captured and put to work by force. Nilfgaard now prepares the same fate for Rivia and all Rivians.
I love this. I love that they're doing this.
Emperor Emir var Emrys is a Fran imposter, a Fran Doppler.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Emir var Emrys is a Fran imposter, a Fran Doppler.